Hey guys, welcome to Well How It Works. I'm Joe. This is a new build series. This is going to be a Natchez buoy, and this was my original pattern, and it's very chaotic, and that's fine. That's what it was. And I want something more refined, so everything starts with a drawing. So let's focus in on the drawing a little bit. Oh, sorry for the bubble. Anyway, there's that. And then over here, there's that. I think this thing looks great already. And if you notice, it's got a bit of it looks like a blemish, but let me see if I can focus in on it. What it was when I went to outline the borders, I didn't like the way I had done it, so I redrew it and pen over the top of it and went ahead and carved it where I want it. This will all disappear just as soon as I put some dye on it. But I think this thing looks great. Let's put the two of them together and let's kind of just fly over them a little bit and let you take a look. Anyway, I'm really excited to start this one. And yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you soon. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Well How It Works. This is going to be the second in what I'm calling the black Natchez sheath build, and I realized that I've been working on it and I haven't filmed much of it, so we're already there. I've got all of this carved, the button stud is secured, and this is actually only the second video I have for you. I've been working on multiple projects at the same time, and so I got a little bit off schedule, but it is what it is. Here we go. So in the back, I've got one of the welts glued in and kind of shaved down. And over here, I've got the backer on the button stud to keep it from scratching the knife. That's all glued in. And on the next one, I'm going to go ahead and glue this in and true up all the lines. And anyway, I'm excited about this one, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it. Sorry, it's a little bit behind schedule, but let me give you a detailed look at it with a comparison right next to it. There we go. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you on the next one. Thanks. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Well How It Works. This is the third in the black leather Natchez sheath build, and this is the part where it is the hardest, where you glue up all the welts together, and I'm trying to show you this one-handed. Anyway, check out the fit on this guy. That will fit just a little bit better whenever I can put some pressure on it when I have two hands, because I've got just a little bit of room right down here. But this is the way that I get this done. I make sure that it's able to slide in and out freely. It catches right there because of the ricasso right here. The way that that's made, I will relief cut the leather when it's all done so that slides in and out better. But anyway, this is the third one, and I'm enjoying showing you the process. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope to see you on the next one. Hey guys, welcome to Well How It Works. This is the fourth video in the black leather Natchez sheath series, and this thing is looking great. It's all glued up. Let's take it out of the clamps here. And as I've talked about before, these always look gross whenever you take them out because all the glue is run everywhere, but I do that on purpose so that there's no gaps and no seams. And let's take a look at this really nice and close up. And there it is along the bottom side. And there's a nice close-up view of the front of this thing. And honestly, I love it. It's looking great. I'm really excited to do the next part, which is the grinding part. And I'll true up all the geometry on this right here. And so it'll be nice and perfectly shaped. And that's whenever it really starts to come together after this moment, because before it was just separate pieces of leather. Now it will actually hold the knife. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope to see you on the next one. Hey guys, welcome to Well How It Works. This is the fifth in the black Natchez sheath build, and I want to show you where we're at with it. You've seen it before, just as it came out of the glue, but now I've ground all the edges and actually put not quite a mirror finish on it, but we're getting close to it. So check this out. Let's put a little light on that, see if that will shine. Anyways, you go all the way around it. Look at all the edge geometry. It's great. See how that tip is formed there? There's where the two welts came together and sandwiched together. There we go. Now we're getting a little shine on it. And I left the edges unstained on purpose so that we could really see this 2-into-1 welt that I do. And as we bring it down here, I want you to take a look. Just look how well that's fit and finished on that. Now, the one thing that I have not done yet is I have not done the top. So I wanted to show you that. Let's see if I can figure out how to show you. Okay. So there's a little bit of truing up still to do, but I wanted to do that whenever I've got plenty of time. You can't rush this. If you rush it, you'll ruin it, because there's not a lot of extra room in there for mistakes. So I can true that up, but if I go too far, I'm sunk. Anyway, let's see, let's get a better view of that. Let's get a view of that. Anyway, this thing's looking great, and I'm really excited to get this project finished for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Hey YouTube, welcome to Well How It Works. This is an update video on the black leather Natchez sheath build. And here's a couple of looks at what's going on over here, a couple of prior projects, and then here's some things I'm currently working on as well. Well, let's get back to the black one. So here is the Natchez buoy right here. And this is the sheath that I am making for it. And you can see that at the moment, I've got everything planned out, but I have not drilled anything for the lacing. And I want to point out a couple of features here. This is the point at which I'm going to put the Chicago screws through it. This is my centering point in the welt here, where I'm going to go ahead and have plenty of leather to put some drill holes in it and get those established. Got a little bit of truing up to do there. For the most part, the edges are where they're going to be, but you can see compared to, let's see, this Hellion sheath build, you can see the nice burnished edge there. This one's not quite there yet, but it's where it's gonna be. I just need to spend some more time hand sanding it, and that's okay. We'll do that after it's all laced up, but let's show you the fitment on it. It's a little harder to do one-handed than you can imagine. All right, so, all right, tap it in there for a second. Okay, so as you can see, there is no gaps. Everything is exactly where I want it to be. And I think it's looking great. I'm actually really excited to get this one done. I'm really proud of this one. It's a new design, both in the sheath, actually the profile of the sheath itself, as well as the artwork on it. And you guys will be seeing more of this one soon. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next one. Hey guys, welcome to Well How It Works. I'm Joe. This is a new sheath that I've been working on. I've been calling it the Black Natchez. It's actually going to scab over at ChoirBoyz. I'm not done with it. I need a couple of weeks to finish a frog and get some other projects done that I want to film together, but it'll be going to him very soon. So let's get a close-up of it. Let's see if you can see the edges. And let's show you the fit up on this thing. And check it out. It's got good retention. It's not hard to pull out. I think this thing is incredible, and I hope he loves it. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed seeing it. I've enjoyed making it. There's a lot more where this is coming from, and I will bring you along on the journey with me. Thank you. Take care. Hey guys, welcome to Well How It Works. I'm Joe. This is the first in the ChoirBoyz Frog build series. This one will go real fast. And like I've said before, everything starts with a drawing. And so this is the drawing for that artwork on that. And here's the leather sheath. We'll just give a little quick look at that. I'm really proud of how smoothly all the edges have been burnished and show up. I think it's just beautiful. It's got a mirror finish. And obviously it's some of the finest work I have ever done. Even the stitching, which is usually a little bit less than ideal on the back, it turned out really well. That's something I'm working on to get better. And all right, well, let's get back to what we're here for, the frog. This is the concept art for the Laredo, and the design was such that it would fall in like this. But you can see, and I'm using the same button stud from that same build. See how wide that was? The problem with this design is that even though it has a really nice tight fit up here around the edges, and so this thing slides in really smoothly, it lacks something in design because when you go to draw the knife out, the whole sheath tries to come out. And so my thought was, let's take this artwork and reproduce it over the top of this so that it flows seamlessly together, and let's do a different style. Let's do it in a way in which it's just got a hole that it drops in and then it doesn't slide out. So here we go. This is what I came up with. And these brass studs back here, these brass Chicago screws, are just what I was using to temporarily fix it while I was playing around with it. So I went ahead and carved it, and I like it a lot, except for a couple things. It's too sloppy here. I was using a hole punch, a leather punch, and it's got a bevel to the end of it, and I want a straight hole to punch through. And so this looks sloppy to me, and I can't stand it. So we're gonna remake it. But also the leather is too light. It is, here, look at this. It's just as lightweight as could be, which I thought would be perfect for this. And I will show you why now, because what I wanted to do is be able to drop this guy in. Let me back up a little bit. I wanted to drop this guy into here, and as it's going onto the frog, it's got to flex and get over this. And once it gets over it, then it's got to pop on there. And so it looks great, and I think once I sealed it, it would look fine to most people. The problem is I've got this amazing sheath and a kind of meh, mediocre-ish frog. That's not gonna work for me. I'm a perfectionist, and I want it to be perfect. This is okay, but not for this build, not for the amount of time that I've spent on it. You can just tell the difference between one leather and the next. I don't like that. So we're gonna do a redesign and rebuild. So let's get it off of there. As far as function, it functions fine. And that's good, but this is not just a functionary piece. This is an art piece. This is supposed to be a beautiful piece, and I want it to be beautiful. All right, let's get that off there. Sorry about the terrible camera work. Okay, so here we go. So now what I've done is I have carved it again. All right, so here we are. Let's even look at the carving. I did a little bit better job on this carving than the one above it. And it's because of the leather. The leather itself is more conducive to it. Obviously, there's still a few spots. I want to go back in here and smooth this out with a bigger tool so that it's a little bit smoother floor there, and I'll fade all that backgrounding together. It'll be fine. This will go around here like this, and you can see that I've labeled this 1/4 inch. I need a 1/4 inch drill bit to punch a nice clean hole right through the middle of that. Then what I'll do is I'll go back here on the corners and I will pop some holes in it and cut through to the middle. So I'm going to take a break from this now, and I will show you what this looks like as we proceed on the next one. So here's where we started, here's where we're going, and there it is all together. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you on the next one. Take care.
Hey guys, this is Joe from ChoirBoyz, and this is an update video on the ChoirBoyz frog. Take a look at this thing. I love it. I think this is probably some of my very best work, and I'm really excited to get this to him. I'll be sending it out this week, and hopefully he'll do a review on it and let you guys know what he thinks. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Y'all take care. Hey guys, welcome to ChoirBoyz. I'm Joe. This is the conclusion. This is the ChoirBoyz Natchez sheath, and it's all done. And just like on every build, when I'm done, I tell you about Jesus. This is that moment. Today's topic is going to be about addiction and how to leave it behind. For the first reading, John 12:24. Very truly I tell you, unless a kernel of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains only a single seed. But if it dies, it produces many seeds. For the second reading, we're going to go to Romans 6. I'm going to read the second half of Romans 6, verse 16. You are slaves to the one you obey, whether you are slaves to sin, which leads to death, or to obedience, which leads to righteousness. If you've been enslaved by sin, the sin of addiction specifically, there's new life to be had in Jesus Christ. Won't you choose to leave your addiction behind? Choose Jesus today. He's the only answer, the only remedy. I love you all. See you on the next one.